Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, we got some new parts in the other day. Um, as you know, I ordered the new Shinkos, and I have not got them on yet. Getting pretty close to doing that, but to kind of prepare myself for that, I went and bought this Rox fender riser kit. I think roughly you're going to gain about an inch of fender clearance on the front end of your Africa Twin. I went ahead and went with the Rox, mainly because I got their handlebar riser kit and I was highly impressed with that. So, you know, like anything else, you find a product, you like what they sell, you might as well just keep going back with what they have. I'm not going to bore you with the install of this, because Rox themselves have got a really well orchestrated video on how to do this. So I'm not going to waste my time showing you guys how I do it. What I am going to do though is I'm going to take my own measurements with the stock tires on, and then later on when I get the Shinkos, we'll take measurements with those to see if there's any difference. But also, if I run into any problems with this, I'm definitely going to let you know and show you what I'm doing to correct that. I really don't see an issue with that. Really, there's only two fronts and two back mounts here, and then a new little hose clamp, a couple zip ties, and a few bolts. So really, honestly, I don't see any surprises in doing this. So it ought to be a pretty straightforward deal. But I tell you what, we'll go over here to the Africa Twin. I've already got it up on the lift, and we'll show you the measurements firsthand with the stock tires, and kind of go from there. So let's go get this done. All right, so there she goes. So there then, guys, that Craftsman ATV motorcycle lift really works out well. You know, I mean, fits under the Africa Twin just fine. So all right, so back here you've got right at about 15/16 of an inch the stock tires. And then up here you've got about 1.5 inches. So really all we got to do, guys, is pop a couple of these bolts off here, a couple back here, move some of these clips out of the way a little bit, and that's really it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this on, and it might be a few days before I finish this video, but once I get the other tires on, we'll take some more measurements and show you that. I will show you heights now, once I get this riser kit on with the stock tires. So we'll get it done and we'll get back with you. Okay, everybody, so we got this thing in. It was pretty straightforward. As you can kind of see, you got a little bit sticking down here is all you see. The hoses here, they all kind of get zip tied up together. I went ahead and used, it says don't use one of the rubber grommets you pull off. I put them both on there and zip tied around all of it. I got the grommet, might as well use it. But let's see what we gained here. So we had 15/16 back here when we started, and now we've got 1 inch and 5/8. No, 1 inch and 3/8. My bad. Can't read a tape measure. In the back, and 2 inches. So we gained 1/2 inch in the front, and a little over like 7/16 of an inch in the back, roughly. So that's with the stock tires. So anyway, we'll get the Shinkos on. I'll finish this thing up and see how much clearance we have, if it changed or whatever. But as you can see, I mean, I kind of wish Honda would have brought that fender up just a little bit more. I mean, yeah, I think it would have looked really cool. I mean, these things are just a neat bike anyway. You know, I really enjoy the Africa Twin. You know, I've really enjoyed the new sound and exhaust the way I've got it now. I'm really anxious for it to, you know, start warming up and, you know, get out and ride. I mean, it's not a bad day today, in the mid 40s, but I just got too much stuff to do. It's going to get cold again. So we're at the end of February, so it won't be long. We'll be back out riding and make some more videos, and I'm really looking forward to this summer on this bike. You know, I mean, I just love the Africa Twin. It's just such an awesome bike. You know, the new kickstand's really working out good, and the foot pegs. The only difference on the foot pegs that's really got me, you know, I just got to get used to them, is now they're so wide out here. You know, it's just muscle memory. I'm always used to knowing where my feet always go down with the old pegs, and now with these new ones, they're bigger. But I tell you what, they're nice. They really are. God, it's a better footprint. So anyway, guys, I'll get back with you when we get the Shinkos put on. All right, let's go ahead and finish this video up. So we have got the new Shinkos mounted, and I like it. Man, look at those things. Now this thing is starting to look like an adventure bike now. I mean, that is so much better looking than the stock tires. So anyway, let's get back to this thing. So we really didn't gain much. I mean, we didn't lose anything with the Shinkos. So you're right at about 2 inches in the front, and like an inch, you see, an inch and 7/16 in the back. So, you know, the measurements didn't change from the stock tires with putting the extension on there versus the Shinkos. So that's good news for everybody. So you'll at least know that you can still keep that clearance adding the Shinkos. So, but they do, man, they look good. I have not got to ride this thing. I mean, besides going over my friend Mike's shop, you know, and picking it up the other day, and like I said, he just lives like a few blocks away. So but it does, man, it looks sexy. So anyway, we'll grab these other tires over here real quick, throw them up next to this thing so you can kind of see what we're dealing with here, what we went from to what we went to. So, you know, stock front tire, Shinko. All right, wheel back here. Back tire, stock tire, Shinko. So that's a huge difference. I mean, you know, these stock tires, I mean, they were like a super street tire, but I guess a 90-10 tire is a 90-10 tire. Anyway, you look at it. You know, Shinkos are, I don't remember if they were a true 50-50 or they're a 60-40. It might have been a 60-40. But like I said, I have not got to ride this thing yet. When I brought it home, there was, you know, we got a snowstorm last weekend. I was out of town anyway, so it was Monday afternoon before I got to pick it up, and there were still quite a few ice patches on the roads. So yeah, I went straight from that shop to this shop. But today, a week makes a huge difference. It is sitting at about 58 degrees right now. Real windy, extremely windy, but sunny. So maybe later on we can get out and ride. But first, we're on to the next project, and a sneak peek for that is right here. These are the new rock guards. Oh, I'm putting on the Jeep. So it is going to be a little unnerving having to drill 5 holes through the side tub of this Jeep, but I'm ready for it. I think it's gonna look badass. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And like always, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment bar. And like always, though, give me the big thumbs up and subscribe, and you guys have a blessed day.